Hi guys, welcome to Makeup. So I'm on my uni break, which means I've been returning like a religious person to my Sex and the City DVDs, and I'm already up to season 5, and I just really love Carrie's makeup throughout season 5, particularly in her the episode of the book launch where I think it's called One is the Loneliest Number, and she has these really beautiful kohl-lined eyes and then a matte face. Maybe it's a little bit 90s. I love it. Anyway, so I'm going to teach you how to do that today. So I'm starting with my current favourite Makeup Forever foundation and my buffing brush. I've already moisturised my face, and that is going to go all over. Alright, so letting that sink in, I'm moving on to the eyes. I have my Karaja palette as usual, my eye palette, and I'm going to start off with this grey colour here from my Wonderbox 2. It's this grey colour right here. Can you see that very well in the light? And I'm taking quite a thicker eyeshadow brush, and I'm going to work that all over the eyelid and slightly above that socket line, only ever so slightly though. So once that grey is on, I'm next going to take from my Colour Emotion 5 this deepest brown here in the corner, and taking a smaller shadow brush. I've got an angled brush here, which is handy, but you don't need that. I'm going to take that dark brown, and for now just press it as close to the lash line as possible, and then start blending it up. And it doesn't want to go any higher than the grey, but just blending probably up to that crease line there. The brown goes as far as. What I'm also going to do with the brown is run it all the way underneath my eye. Meet up with the brown up there. You can just keep blending that. It might look quite panda eyes. It is kind of reminiscent of some of those 1930s makeups. Now the main point of this look is that heavy lined eye, so that black kohl all the way around the eye. So I have my cheapy Bourjois black pencil, but I just really like it because it stays on forever. It's down to the very end. I love it so much. And that's going to line the waterline, but you also want to get the waterline on the top, and I'll give you a little trick for doing that. So I'm going to go all the way underneath. Then I'm going to close my eye and go under. Might take a few goes. Now you really want to take this black liner and go all the way into the center. So following that all the way around is really the main point. Make sure you've lined all of the waterline. I'm also going to take the black pencil and do as fine a line as possible following my lash line. Doesn't have to be too neat, but I just don't want it to be too thick. And taking the brush I was using for my brown eyeshadow, I'm just going to blend that in. Next I'm curling my lashes. And I'm going to take my Lash Evidence Waterproof Black Mascara and load that on. And don't worry if it's a bit clumpy. I think that was the look she was really aiming for. It's dark and it's thick. And she's got her hair in that gorgeous kind of vintage 30s style too. It's like a little bob with the curls. Just a little bit of powder for this one, so I'm using my Rouge Karaja Unicake number 5. Just a little bit really in the T-zone, under the eyes, and a little bit on the chin, but it doesn't need much more than that. Next, my brows. Now, Carrie has quite a straight brow and quite thick, but it's still in those blonde hues to match her hair. So I've got my eyebrow pencil for blondes, Karaja number 2. And I feel it's quite squared off at the end. I'll just get the shape first. A lot straighter than mine. And dips down fairly low. Going to fill that in. And I'm also going to brush through that with some of my Lash Lift Express number in brown. Just pulling the hairs upwards. Now Carrie doesn't seem to be wearing any bronzer as far as I can tell, so I'm just going to take my Karaja blush palette and probably from Touche Pastel number 5, this more pinky tone up the top. So just a little bit of that on my blush brush. But she really highlights the apples of her cheeks, so easier to smile. The lips are pretty simple too. I'm going to take my Perfect Lip Liner 9, which is a nice pinky brown, and that's going to go all over the lip. And then my Karaja in Rouge Cream 86, which is slightly lighter than that lip pencil, is going to go all over. I've just now this minute realised I haven't put any concealer on, but that Makeup Forever foundation is so good I don't think I need it. There you go. And to finish off, I think I'm just going to put a tiny bit of this Crystal Gloss number 16 just in the centre, that dewy softness. It smells amazing. So there you have it, there's your completed Carrie Bradshaw from Season 5 Sex and the City look. I hope you've enjoyed, I hope you find that simple enough, and have a lovely day. Bye!